welcome back. You're still watching Morning Thailand with us, Phai and Gov. Now continue with the Prime Minister's duty yesterday after she had attended the opening ceremony of the Thai-Laos Friendship Bridge earlier in the morning. Later in the evening, she had flying to Chiang Mai province in order to preside over a meeting to solve the air pollution problem in Chiang Mai, which is taking place today. And reports said that when she arrived at the Chiang Mai International Airport, there were a group of red shirt protesters, the government supporters, waiting for her, and some even gave her the red roses and even hugged her and shouting moral support, the words that support the Prime Minister. A report said that the Prime Minister even seems like she was crying.
Yeah, she was touched. You have to admit, she has been quite emotional in these past days, especially last time when the reporter was actually talking about the fact that a lot of people are all of a sudden requesting that she pretty much leave the country along with her family. That was one of the harshest things, I believe, that she has to face with. So it was quite understandable nonetheless. All right.
And that was the way to show that there were a lot of people that still supporting her. Oh, that was a good relax, right?
Right.
For her
she
to fly to,
because
Chiang Mai is her home country.
That's true. That's her stronghold. Plus, she needs to have some support at this point. All right, let's move on to another event yesterday, which is, I would say, quite interesting. Not going to say it's shocking. There has been a report that there are several MPs from other parties that resigned
from their own party to join the Pheu Thai party,
the Pheu Thai party yesterday. Now, one of the few is actually from the Pheu Thai party as well as the Chat Thai Patana party. So I guess this election we probably will see a lot of familiar faces again.
Yes.
I think politicians is one of those career where you can change your workplace several times and you still would be in the same industry. Now they say that yesterday one of the biggest name would be Kun Nantana Songpracha, the Chainat province MP that actually belongs to the Pheu Thai party. She actually resigned yesterday and she went to the Pheu Thai party yesterday to register herself as the member of the Pheu Thai party. However, she said at this point she will probably have to wait because she already submitted the resignation letter to the Pheu Thai party. But they say that according to Kun Nantana, Kun Somsak Thepsutin, which is one of the Pheu Thai party members as well, will take the members from the Pheu Thai party, a few of them, to join the Pheu Thai party as well. So meaning that there will be less people from Pheu Thai party, most definitely. And another group, another person is Kun Parina Pachariyangun, the Ratburi MP from the Chat Thai Patana party, who also went to the Pheu Thai party to join the Pheu Thai party as well. So it's quite interesting to see that there are actually several of the MPs from other parties decided to resign from their own and join Pheu Thai party. Now they say that yesterday at about 1 o'clock at the Pheu Thai headquarters, there's also a big meeting where the MPs from the provinces were called in for a big meeting just to see which direction they will take in terms of this upcoming election. And according to Kun Pokin Ponkun of the Pheu Thai party, he said that at this point, Pheu Thai party is in the full force in terms of preparing for the election itself. And they say that there will be a lot more meetings as the day progress to make sure that they are prepared for this particular election, and they definitely will have to put in the full force in terms of preparing for it. And they say that in terms of answering to various groups, they are trying to make sure that even though the anti-government protesters, they have the PDRC and the academic have the AFDD. Well, Pheu Thai party going to have an assembly to actually push for the democracy as well as the election as well. Now, Another supporter of Pheu Thai party is the red shirt, and that is Kun Thida Thawan, one of the core leaders, has said that at this point they are pressing for the democracy and make sure that the election will be in place on the February the 2nd. She said that I want Mr. Suthep to think what would be like if his Thước Suban family received the same treatment as what they did to Kun Yingluck and her family of the Shinawatra family last name. Now, of course, Kun Thida would like to press that, in order to make sure that everything is democratically done, election has to be there, and ask the anti-government protester, especially Kun Suthep, to back off in terms of trying to hurt Kun Yingluck Shinawatra, our acting prime minister.
Meanwhile, on the opposition side, the Democrat Party said that there will be a special meeting on December the 17th, which is next week. There will be electing new party leader and also the board executive. So there will be some changes or possibly a reform in the Democrat Party as well. And they will be deciding whether they will fill in the people for the election on
well, they have a lot more
February.
members, that's for sure. So who knows?
And yesterday, there was a move from the Constitutional Court as well, as they had accepted a petition filed against the 2 trillion baht loan bill, which was previously approved by Parliament before for the infrastructure development. Constitutional Court spokesperson yesterday said the court agreed to consider the petition submitted separately by several MPs from the opposition Democrat Party and a group of senators on whether the 2.2 trillion loan bill is unconstitutional. There were several people that had filed a petition asking the Constitutional Court to rule on the validity and legality of the 2.2 trillion baht loan bill. Apart from that, they had ruled 6-2 accepting a petition filed by Kun Wanthongchai Chamnan asking for them to deliberate on the case against Kun Prasit Posuthon Suphanburi Pheu Thai MP and other 313 together with Kun Somsak Kietsuranont, the former House Speaker, and Kun Nikom Wayarat Phanit, Senate Speaker, for trying to abuse their power in their attempt to change Article 190 of the Constitution that would allow the government to sign an agreement with other partners or other countries without having to pass the Senate deliberation. The court had already accepted this case and they will rule on that. However, in the case against Kun Suthep Thước Suban filed by Kun Reung Krai Likit Wattana, the former senators, asking for them to rule whether Kun Suthep and the protesters had violated the constitution for ordering the gathering and also the occupying of the government complex. The court did not accept this particular petition, saying that the protest seems to be peaceful and the occupation of the government complex has already been over.
It will be interesting. I can see already that the supporters of the government are not going to be very happy with this fact. So, all right, let's take a short break because when we come back, Kun Shane will give us a little bit more, I will say a different side of story because there has been a lot of mixed and confusions over what is going on with this 2013 anti-government rallies and what drives it. So Kun Shane will give us a little bit more information on those. Please stay tuned.